we often hear that the present day man is out of focus, out of sight, out of position, and sometimes he's not qualified to be in the place that he's in, like being a husband, being a man, even, yeah, a man, and a leader. So these things come with qualification, come background, build it up way down the road and all this stuff. You know what I mean? But see, today's man, present day man, we call him, is like the product of the '60s. They're the grandfathers now. Okay, the babies were born, and the baby boomers, they now grandfathers, and the grandfathers like what do they know? Because their daddy was the pot smoker. Their daddy was the free sex guy. Their daddy was the out there with the how you said the big hairstyles and all that stuff. Their daddy was the the music people, right? Pot, love, rock and roll. All right. So what they have, what they want to do, what was that on their agenda that those days? They wasn't thinking about politics. They wasn't thinking about all this stuff. Anyway, now here come their great grandson, right? Now he's getting married. Now he feels that there's something about this marriage thing because he feels like he's in love. First, he was never taught about love. He never taught about the condition of love. He wa- everybody had to tell him that love was just something, an affection, uh, you know, uh, infatuation. That is right. So a caring, a little bit of care and everything. All right, something that you really desire. Okay, that's what's called love. So he think he's love. So he gets in with a situation with a woman called his wife. It is right. Now, he also hears that, well, the man is in charge and the man is this and the man is that and woman's supposed to submit to the man. Oh, wow. And he starts thinking about these things and it goes to his head, everything, right? Next thing you know, he's out of focus, out of character, and out of marriage. That is. Okay, but let's just give you a quick story to explain very quick about what we're talking about. Right now, been married for 8 years. He's a professional guy and everything. She part-time work just to keep herself busy so she won't be hanging around the house, getting bored and everything. Don't she's considerate of what's going on, considerate of the marriage situation. She heard a little bit of here and there too about things, right? Anyway, he's permit her to go out to have uh, women night out, girls night out, they call it, right? He's also possessed that she could go on girls trips. All right, good. So she can go shopping, all this good stuff, and have friends. But he's careful about who what friend she's with and everything, right? Something that he have to really be knowledgeable of. So now she's posting. So she got this thing called the internet, and she posted her platform, and some of the things that she be posting because she realized that he is a private guy, he's a personal guy and everything, right? And he's a introvert type, more or less about. So he's telling her that don't post anything that's going to be disrespectful to the marriage, disrespectful to the vows and the marriage. This is right. So sometimes she goes out and she having fun, and she'll post something, maybe not really, how I said, directly towards the marriage, directly towards being inconsiderate of the marriage and everything, but she posts her feelings more or less, right? So for yesterday, we're out with the girls. I'm out with the girls, and we getting how you call it, lit. She doesn't even drink, but the point of it is she having fun, and she's releasing herself, having fun. But anyway, he's like he sees this. You don't drink. Why are you talking about you drinking? That's a bad mark on the family, bad mark on the relationship, this and that and other, and it's disrespectful, right? So she apologized, and things like this happen sometimes, right? But what broke the camel's back said four different things that happened that he was really against her saying something similar to this. Is that they was on a trip and a vacation type thing. He had a few days on this trip, right? So she posted that she was having fun. She was having, again getting loose and everything. She said, "Wow, is this what freedom really feels like?" She posted it, and he posted back saying, "You want to know uh, complete freedom? You want to know freedom? It can be arranged, right? Permanent freedom." So what he does, change the locks on the door, take all of her stuff, packs it up, and next day take it to a locker, calls the divorce attorney, get everything all squared away. So when she gets home, she have no place to go except for her family house or friends, right? Everything's in storage. So she want to know, wow, what's going on? So he reminds her, I told you that don't bring anything against the family, don't bring anything against being disrespectful, and those boundaries that you crossed the boundaries. You disrespected the boundaries. You overshadowed everything. Wow. So now what we're trying to say is that was he right or was he wrong? Because scripturally speaking, he is right because she was told that uh not to, you know, I said to obey her husband. She's also told to submit to her husband. And then again, she's also told that her desires is for the desires of her husband. So whatever he wants to do, if it's something reasonable, she's supposed to uh, go along with it or do what he asks her to do or tells her to do, whatever how you want to do it. Now, whether or not it's telling, asking, begging, pleading, whatever, that he's in charge, he's the man, she is his subordinate more or less. They're supposed to be equal now, right? But the point of it is, he's over her. Is he right? Is he just there playing double? How you say? Is there just for trying to say, I'm doing this because this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing this because this is the truth and I have the permission from God, the more or less. So now everything's in a standstill. People are saying that you should have done you should have talked with a girl. You should have made her counseling. Should have sit her down and explained more to her. But you have forgiven her for the three things that you really was against and everything. And now on the fourth one, she was out of town and everything, and you said, this is it. So why didn't you just explain to her? Because now, truthfully speaking, you had the right to do what you wanted to do because she violated the principle of not obeying what you say do. But let's carry this a little further because we see this happening so often and so many times, so many places, whereas there's discord in the relationship. There's also something in the relationship that says that there should be a togetherness. But now he's really in charge. He's really to be the place to be said, I am the head. I'm the head. I'm the provider. I'm the protector. And I'm the priest of the house. Okay? So he's the leader. He's the husband. He's the man. So is he qualified for one thing? Is he really qualified to be the true leader? Is he really qualified to be a godly leader? So we see this happening often, too often, where a man not knowing, not being responsible, and not being, how you say, qualified to be in that position. But they take the little thing that they have, which is true, and they try to build on it or change it or to make it into their way of thinking, their way of doing. So he's now put himself in that position that said, okay, since I'm in charge, I'm qualified, I divorce her. Now I'm leaving her stranded. I'm leaving her in that position. So what question that I have to ask, did he really love her from Jump Street? Did he really love her when they first met? He called it love. Did he know what love means? And this is what happens so many times with so many relationships, so many husbands, that is, so many men don't know what love is all about, don't know what the responsibility of being a husband is all about. And that's where we came in today. We developed a PDF, right? A little download, you want to call it. If, let's say, the cup of coffee, that is, we'll be glad to send it to you. But in the meantime, these are some of the things that men, with their arrogancy, their pridefulness, their close mindedness, don't want to hear, because now it's like they know everything, but they don't know anything. So they're out of place, and then don't want to be step up to love the woman, to care for her, to know about her situation, her emotions, her everything. So this is where we come in there, to try to help a man to be a better man, to be a strong man, and show him these errors, show him the toxic behaviors that he's been doing. That all he had to do is change his position a little bit more. How you say, not just say be so involved and dwell into that. I'm the man. I gotta have this, and I gotta that, I gotta, and I gotta have my manly things every night. That's what I want to. But what about the woman? What about the one that you say you love? What about the consideration, compassion, intimacy? What about God in this? All right. So anyway, you get a chance to go to my website, people, the letter N, LUV, peopleinlove.net. And just said, think about what we just talking about. Think about how this man go out of his way to divorce his wife after 8 years now, right? 8 years. Like she is nothing to him anymore. But is he really hurting? Does he have any conscience about what he's doing? Think about it. And this is where we want to come to let you know how these things work out. All right? With that in mind, please share this out. Let somebody know that just because he the head, sometime he can, well, he has already forgiven her now. Remember this, when God forgives, he forget and let it go, and then until you do something again another time. Boom. But he's not thinking like that. He's bringing up everything now in the past, putting it back on the burner, and say, this is how I feel. There's no negotiation, no talk, no consciousness, and no love involved. Okay? So think about it, guys. Until we see again, until we meet again. Blessed, blessed, blessed in the truth, love, and position of the man. Peace and grace, love. Bye.